Okay guys, take out your Z-score notes from a few days ago, along with your table and your Casio calculator. Let's try one example here, shall we? So here we go. Example, consider the following list. Of pitching speeds. Now, let's say that we wanted to gather 8 pieces of information. So I want 8 data values. So open up a set here, and for 8 data values, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commas, right? We have 7 commas here. So how exactly are we going to collect these pitching speeds? Well, I mean, I could just make them up, but how about we get a bit more interactive here, shall we? You see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside and I'm going to start chucking tennis balls all over the place. And I have a little gun here. Bzz, bzz. See that? I bought a little gun. It's like a radar gun, and it tells me how fast I can throw these tennis balls. So hopefully I don't break anything. So let's go downstairs and we're going to gather 8 pieces of information. Now, a quick FYI. As soon as you throw something, you're going to see a number pop up here. And then that number is going to change. But the first number that you see is the speed, okay? So you have to be quick. So whatever number you see here, register it and jot it down here. So we're going to do this 8 times, okay? Okay, so hopefully you guys got all 8 of those numbers. Okay, so they should have been 52, 52. I'm just glad it didn't break anything. Although I did get a few strange looks from my neighbors, but it's all good. 58, and then the last one was 61A. Okay, so now, what do we want to do? What do we want to do with these values here? So for part A, we want to find mu and sigma to the nearest, let's say to the nearest tenth, okay? Let's go nearest tenth. So bust out your Casios and get busy. So type in all these numbers here. I will not fast forward this. I am pretending that we are in class, and in class, I cannot fast forward time. 61, and I'm going to divide by 8 numbers, right? So my average from you, if you guys are hopefully following along with me, should be, gosh darn it, I erased it. There it is, 437 over 8. That's the exact value. But to the nearest tenth, it would be 54.6, 54.6. Now that is miles per hour, okay? That is miles per hour. Now for sigma, recall for sigma, that's a bit more involved. Remember that for sigma, the equation is something like sigma equals, and then it's a square root, and the bottom is n minus 1. That's the one that we use. And the top, it goes something like this. Remember this? It goes something like this, okay? So I'm going to erase this because I need the space. But let's see what sigma is, okay? Let's see what sigma is, and then we'll do one more thing, and then we'll be done, okay? So we have something like this. Let's go that minus that. So we have 52 minus 54.6 squared. 52 minus 54.6 squared plus 50 minus 54.6 squared plus a couple of 54s. Okay, there are some shortcuts to this, but I'm going to be patient. There are some shortcuts, but I'm just going to be patient. Okay, squared plus 56. Okay. So jot all these down. And then 58 squared plus, and then 61 is the last one, right? 61 minus 54.6 squared. Now all of this is going to be divided by 8 minus 1, which is 7. And then after all of that, you are going to square root, okay? So try to type that in with me. I'm going to do that myself, and I'm not going to fast forward this, okay? So try to do this with me here now. Let's see what sigma is. And then we'll do one more thing. So let's see, the numerator first. 52 minus 54.6. 52 minus 54.6. Don't forget your squares, okay? Don't forget your squares on all of these. 50 minus 54.6. And then I have 54 minus 54.6 squared. And then I need this one here. Okay, squared plus 56 minus 54.6 squared. And then another one, 58 minus 54.6 squared. And then 61, right? 61. Ah, darn it, my calculator ran out. Oh, but you know what? Watch. See, my calculator stopped here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm going to go plus this piece here. You see what I'm saying? So anytime you run into a wall, just process what you have and then continue with whatever other pieces you have left to do, okay? So I typed in my numerator. Now I'm going to divide by 7, okay? And then I'm going to square root this number. I'm going to square root this number. And I got, if you're with me here, I got my sigma being approximately, to the nearest tenth, I got 3.6 miles per hour. Okay, now, so that's part A. And in part B, I think the camera reaches here, yes? For part B, I just wanted to do just one more thing. I have it written down here. And it says this, check it out. It says, how fast, so let me just break this off. So how fast, so try this with me here. How fast must you pitch to be ranked at the 98.08th percentile? Little question mark there. So how fast do you have to throw in order to be ranked at this percentile? So grab your chart, and we're looking for 0.9808. That would be, let's see where, 0.9808. Right there, okay? That's your percentile. And that z-score would be 2.07. So as an FYI, the z-score for this individual who can throw really fast would be 2.07. But I want to know how fast this person can throw. So recall, if you would, the little baby formula for z-scores. The z-score formula was z equals x minus mu over sigma, okay? Where the z-score 2.07 goes there. I don't know this, but I know mu and sigma. Mu was that, and sigma was this. Okay, so it all fits together perfectly. So let's see. Let's see what this is. So I have 2.07 equals x minus mu, 54.6, all over sigma, 3.6. So let's work out this little baby math here, and let's finish this exercise. So let's see, I'm going to multiply this over to that side, times it by 3.6, and I'm going to add 54.6, and then I'm going to turn that into a decimal. It doesn't say how to round, so I'll accept multiple answers, but let's just call this about 62.1 miles per hour. So what you should do now is you should try the exit ticket that's attached to the loop mail that I sent you, and you should call it something like exit ticket, but maybe what we can do is we can keep track of this. So you can call this like exit ticket number 1. You see what I'm saying? And then the next one, we'll just call it exit ticket number 2, and we'll go on from there. Also, I've attached the answer key to this. So you should try it on your own and then check the answers to make sure you got it right, okay? And when you finish this, keep it, hang on to it, and the next time we meet up, you can turn everything into me all at once.